Anyways, our first fight of the night is brought to you by Mad Tatter Studios. Martin Shaw, best tattoo artist in the Smoky Mountains. This is going to be a kickboxing match in the super heavyweight division. First, out of the red corner, put your hands together for Travis Gregoire.
Welcome to Valor Fights 25, Go for Gold from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I'm Vince Ferrara along with Adam Primetime Townsend and Sawyer Rich doing some analysis in here in the house tonight. Sawyer, great to have you with us. And for Casey today, how you doing, Sawyer?
Doing great, man. I'm glad to be here. It's an experience.
Yeah, we tried to call, Casey and I tried to call your last fight, but it didn't last very long.
Yeah, it was 54 seconds. It went pretty good for me.
And it went good for you. I just wanted to point that out. So our first bout tonight, we've got a long list of tremendous fights tonight. We're going to have some kickboxing for you, some kickboxing, amateur MMA, and some title bouts a little bit later on tonight. On the way to the cage first, Travis Blackie Chan Gregoire. He is 0-1. He's out of the over 9,000 camp in Huntsville, Alabama. This is a super heavyweight kickboxing bout, so 212 and up. And Travis will be taking on Tyler Stevens, making his debut out of Oneida, Tennessee. And Primetime, your experience in not only seeing the kickboxing guys, but when you see the super heavyweights in kickboxing, what do you think? I mean, is it the same kind of electric type of fireworks that we would normally see in super heavyweight or heavyweight MMA?
Yeah, you always got the big shots from the heavyweight. You know, that's what everybody loves to watch heavyweight fights. They don't watch it for the jiu-jitsu. They watch it, they see people go out there and these big guys go out there and knock each other's head off. It's what everybody loves. It's fan-friendly. It don't get more fan-friendly than two dudes knocking each other's head off.
Sawyer, what do you think about the big guys getting after it?
I mean, I love seeing somebody get dropped. You know, I think everybody does. It's exciting. It's, you know, a lot of times they gas out, but, you know, they go for it.
In kickboxing, it's 3 2-minute rounds here. In the title fights, it'll be 5 2-minute rounds, but 3 2-minute rounds. And Travis Gregoire is in the cage.
Wearing the Under Armour.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Put your hands together for Tyler Stevens.
So Tyler Stevens, the opponent for Travis Gregoire. Stevens making his debut. He fights out of Titanium MMA in Oneida, Tennessee. And our first bout is presented by Mad Tatter. We'll take a look at how the two fighters compare in our first bout of the night, this kickboxing bout. We've got Gregoire, who is 0-1, 27 years old, 7 years the elder of Tyler Stevens, making his debut. 2-inch height advantage for Travis Gregoire, and then the weight, Tyler Stevens, about 15 pounds heavier than Travis Gregoire. That's how the two fighters compare here in our first kickboxing bout.
I guess the weight's different for the super heavyweight. It's compared to a regular, you know, MMA,
right?
Because that would be over 265. And I looked at Travis to begin with there, and I could definitely tell he wasn't over 265. So
yeah, just 212 and up. So you can have a real big difference.
That's how it is in boxing as well, you know, regular boxing too.
Yeah, and I think you've said it. I think Casey might have said it too. In that heavyweight division, it might be better that the sport, MMA, and maybe even boxing as well, advance and sort of break up the bigger guys. Would you like to see that?
Yeah, I talked about that before. I talked about how that they should be a weight class in between the 205 light heavyweight and the 265 heavyweight. You know, you could do a 235, 230, something in that number, because you got 35, 45, 55 all right there in a 10-pound group. And now you've got all these bigger dudes now that are wanting to come into the fight game. And there's not a lot of options for them to go. It's either, should I gain a lot of muscle and get up to 280 pounds, or should I walk around at 220 and try to fight light heavyweight, you know? So it's a big decision for those guys.
Sawyer, what do you think? Would that help the sport, the bigger weight classes?
Yeah, right now I think the heavyweight gap, 205, 265, is way too big. You got real big guys that are walking around 300 pounds cutting to make 265. And then, you know, They're fighting some guys 215. It's they just need to make some, different weight class.
We've got a lot for you on the way, including some title bouts. Our main event tonight here at Valor Fights 25, Go for Gold, features George Arellano out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, against Austin Too Smooth Cowan out of Knoxville. That'll be for the Valor featherweight title at 145. It's our main event tonight. Our co-main event, Matt Talent versus Gavin Walker for the Valor heavyweight title. Now for official fighter introductions, back to the cage and Jennifer Oxendine.
This bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, representing over 9,000 in Huntsville, Alabama, and holding a record of 0 wins and 1 defeat. He weighed in at 219 pounds. Put your hands together for Travis, the Blackie Chan Gregoire. And his opponent, making his kickboxing debut, representing Fightanium MMA in Oneida, Tennessee. He weighed in at 233 pounds. Put your hands together for Tyler Stevens. Your referee for this match, Jimmy Neely.
Jimmy Neely, our referee for bout number 1, presented by Mad Tatter. It's a super heavyweight kickboxing bout, 3 2-minute rounds. Travis Gregoire in the black and red taking on Tyler Stevens in the orange shirt. And we are underway. 3 2-minute rounds in this kickboxing bout. Vince Ferrar, Adam Primetime Townsend, and Sawyer Rich.
All right, throwing some heat from the big boys here coming out.
Yeah, Stevens real active with
oh,
his
Superman punch.
Shot. Oh.
Nice body kick.
Oh.
Another Superman punch.
Yeah, Travis likes that Superman, Stevens likes that Superman punch.
He's been willing to kick too. The kickboxers don't always take advantage of that.
No. It often depends on your opponent. Sometimes you've got a guy that's just basically always little switch kick. They're always throwing punches, and you kind of getting that boxing mentality with him as well.
And
but Travis whoa. What was that? I don't know why they got separated. He was throwing some good punches in there.
He let the hands go for sure to the body.
These guys are throwing.
How about the switch kick from a heavyweight?
I like that. He's looking to set it up again, I believe, or maybe the Superman again.
Again, Stevens in the orange shirt. Gregoire in the gray shirt.
Nice straight left hand from, nice head kick.
Looked like it might have stunned Travis.
Travis doing a good job at working the body and coming back high as well.
Wow. What an exchange in the middle of the cage.
Oh, good shot by
Travis
Stevens.
is stunned, and then he comes back. Wild shots from Stevens in the orange. And both connect, fix to the headgear from Travis, and in comes
mouthpiece
Stevens.
is out.
They're not going to stop it for the mouthpiece right now.
No, you're right.
Too exciting.
Time.
Yep, and Jimmy Neely decides to do it.
19 seconds left in the round here.
It was Stevens' mouthpiece.
Now, sorry, you're southpaw, right?
No, I'm right-handed.
I thought you was the traditional southpaw here. Just want to do a little bit of Travis coming. What Travis needs to do is keep his right foot on the outside of Tyler's outside foot.
Spin by Stevens.
Little spin kick there, little spinning back fist. Whatever he was trying to set
Throw
up.
it in there.
We saw some action in that first round. Who would you guys give that first round to? It was close.
Well, you had the hard right hand. A few of the hard right hands landed from Stevens there, but you also had most of the the big flurries coming from Blackie Chan. So I'm gonna go with Blackie Chan here this first round.
So what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Adam. I agree with Adam on that.
Yeah, it's close, but a lot of action. I mean, those guys. You talk about the potential of them gassing out as active as they were in that first round.
Super entertaining, though.
Yeah, these 2-minute rounds ain't long. And the thing, too, about these 2-minute rounds is here comes a little replay right here.
Yep.
Here's of the flurries coming. Hit him with the right hand. Block, block, block. Overhand right misses.
The reach certainly looks like it's in Blackie Chan's advantage.
He's got a real good jab going, too.
Yeah. Ooh. Bang. A good right hand. There it comes. There was that right hand we talked about. Like I said, other than just a few things and little flashy techniques from Stevens, I definitely would give the round to to Travis there.
How much of those flashy techniques influence the judges, do you think?
They do. You know, anything can influence the judges. It's all based on, you know, you never know.
All right,
you never know.
Excuse me, prime time. Round number 2 underway, and quickly Travis letting the hands go on the attack.
Yeah. Little
stumble as he was charging forward.
It's a trip.
Yep. So no point taking off.
There we go. He's throwing a good little 3-2 there from Travis.
Oh,
nice kick.
On the entry, Stevens connected.
Another Superman punch.
Wow.
He's really throwing that Superman out there, you know, over and over.
There he goes again. It's landing. Why not make it? A little spinning wheel kick there.
For a 20-year-old, Stevens has a repertoire.
He looked young. I know. He looked young, very young. I saw him. I was like, wow, you know, this kid is stepping up. Wow. But he has done a very, very good job. And now this is what he don't need to see. This is what I don't understand why the referee is stopping that.
Yeah, they're not clinching. Holding. Yeah.
They're not clinching. You know, he's throwing punches. That's where I want somebody is in that position.
Under a minute left to go in round number 2, 3 2-minute rounds. Their Valor fights 25 and Pigeon Forge.
Oh, spin an elbow.
He needs to get off the cage.
Yeah.
Boy, when Travis is going backwards, that chin is up.
Yeah.
He's walking backwards and just sliding backwards like he should. Should be squatted down with his chin down.
Oh, the mouthpiece came out on the jab, and Travis frustrated because he wanted to follow up.
But that's the worst thing you can do, Vince, is get frustrated in a fight. You should never be, no matter, this is a fight. You're going to get punched. You're going to get kicked. You cannot get frustrated. When you start getting frustrated, just like anything in life, when you start overanalyzing stuff, that's when you get hit worse or
you're going to make yourself tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, they uses up energy to frustrate people. Don't realize that.
No, you're spinning back fist from him.
He's getting clipped now.
Yep.
And a break there, and we're not quite at the end of the round. Final 10 seconds.
Yep. Kick. Good straight left hand there. Travis.
Stevens might have been hurt.
Good right hand from Travis. Oh, after the bell there.
Yep.
Neely's got to jump in there and then stop those punches from coming. He's got to take one for the team.
So who would you give that second round to?
Go ahead, Sawyer.
I'm going to go with Blackie Chan again. I mean, he's keeping him on the fence. He's Stevens needs to circle off the cage and get out of danger.
Yeah, exactly the same thing I said. Here comes a replay up too of some of the flurry here that Travis was able to land right here to Stevens. You know, that's the thing. You know, he landed probably 8 punches there, and then he tried to get off the cage and throw one hard one. Which sometimes you can land that hard one and knock someone out, but in this instance, when you're pointing, when it's a point kickboxing match, all those little tiny points is really what adds up. It's a little bit different than amateur boxing, because in amateur boxing, 3 referees have clickers, and they click each punch that lands with the white part of the glove. It's a little bit different. They score this more based on MMA, 10-9 must scoring system for this. But at the same time, I'd still give it again to Blackie Chan.
Pretty impressive for Blackie Chan. Wherever the block was for Stevens, if he had his hands up, kept going to the body until he brought him down, then he went upstairs.
Very perfect technique.
Stevens needs to put his punches together, more than one punch.
Exactly. He's sitting on one hard punch, waiting on that to land, and it does. He lands those punches, but he needs to put a flurry together.
It's hard to do that with headgear on here too. I mean,
he got caught with a good left hand.
Well, it's a great point, Sawyer, because there's that Superman punch again. We've seen 7
It's working for him. I mean,
back punch.
They're flashy, but they're solo.
Yeah. The action has been pretty furious the whole time.
Yeah.
He turned his back to him.
And Blackie Chan was certainly tempted to do something with his back to him, but could not. Stuck in the jab there to the body again is Travis Gregoire.
I'm always giving referees and judges a hard time, but I just don't agree with some of the decisions, the breakups that's happened during this fight.
Nice body kick by Travis.
Nice body punch there again. Good right hand. These flurries right here is what's killing him. See, he caught him with a good right hand. But he ate 8 punches. Yeah, he ate 8 punches right there before that.
Stevens maybe
needs to get off the
out.
fence.
Oh,
another good right hand.
He's throwing back. I mean,
he rocked. Travis is rocked.
Lost.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
Lost the mouthpiece.
What are these breakups for?
They lost the mouthpiece right during this flurry.
Just spit on it and put it back in his mouth.
And this is going to buy him a break. He looked like he was gassing out a little bit.
He's got a dig right here.
Go. Get on him. get on him.
Hands are down. We'll see if
you never know how judges are scoring. Like I said, I mean, the first 2 rounds really could have went either way, honestly.
Oh.
And these got sock 'em, bop 'em punches right here, rock 'em, sock 'em robots right there.
He's super entertaining.
Chins up.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, Gregoire got rocked right there.
Oh gosh, this is the part I like to see. I don't like to see hugging and kickboxing. These guys are leaving it all out there, man. This is incredible.
goodness.
Great job.
And they're going to use it all.
Go. He's got to go.
Everything in the gas tank.
Get off the cage.
Oh, Travis is landing some good punches.
No.
Oh,
Time.
wow.
He cannot throw. He cannot taking a point from him.
Yep.
Told him not to spit it out again. He's like, get it up. You got to get your point taken away from
He's
you.
saying I can't get up.
Yeah, give me a second here. About 10 seconds left in the fight, I do believe here.
Wow. And it looks like Travis Gregoire, if this gets to the end, is going to win this, especially with that point there.
Yeah.
Even if worst case scenario, they split the first 2 rounds, that point.
Yeah, that's a big difference right here.
And he's had the advantage in this 3rd round.
I agree.
Also.
Tyler Stevens taking his time here.
Yeah. Travis should go right ahead and go for the kill. He's got maybe 15 seconds at most. There gets a 10-second clap right there.
Still got some gas in the tank. He needs to go
Look
for
at
it.
him. Go. Nice. He's landing some punches. His headgear's he's looking through his ear hole there for a second. Old football terminology there.
It slid over on him a couple times. But
looking through his ear hole.
how about that start to our night of MMA and kickboxing tonight in Pigeon Forge?
Most time you don't see heavyweight, super heavyweight at that. You know.
Man, I'm entertained right now.
Yeah, I know. I am too. Great job from both fighters. You know, they both left it all in there, and you know, it's great. Here's a replay coming up, Vince, of some body work and a flurry here that Travis had pushed away.
Ooh. That right was very good regularly for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then he got hit with another right hand there. Look at him throwing.
No, they have the headgear, but how about the chins of these guys?
Yeah, this headgear was doing nothing for them right there when they had their chins
those shots
up.
were right down the pop,
yeah,
you know?
straight ahead. Like I said, like the rock 'em, sock 'em robots there at one point.
That was a good comparison. I'm Vince Ferrara along with Adam Primetime Townsend and Sawyer Rich, our announce team here tonight at the Smoky Mountain Convention Center. Our main event tonight will be a featherweight title bout. Austin Cowan against George Arellano. Our co-main event, heavyweight title bout at 265. It'll be Gavin Walker against Matt Talent, and there'll be a weight difference between those two in that one. And then another fight that a lot of area MMA fans will be looking forward to. Will Bolduc taking on Aaron Millway. Will Bolduc, the #1 flyweight in the Valor Fights MMA amateur rankings right now. Well, those are three pretty nice fights to end our night.
Yeah, you got my teammate Gavin Walker there that's coming off. You know, he says 4-1, but in my eyes, and here we go to.
Let's go to the cage for our official announcement of our decision as we go to the judges' scorecards. Here's Jennifer Oxendine. Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges for decision. Your judges score this fight 30-26, 29-27, and 29-27 for your winner by unanimous decision out of the red corner, Travis Gregoire.